All right. So, I have a solo review for you people today, and that is going to be for the anime film All You Need Is Kill. Now, All You Need Is Kill is an adaptation of the 2004 novel by Horatio Sakurazaka there. So people might have recognized kind of the whole premise of this All You Need Is Kill, Groundhog's Day type situation here, where you die, you come back to life. It's in the sci-fi type of aspect there. They did an adaptation of it with Edge of Tomorrow, which was the Tom Cruise film there. I don't know if people, I forgot who actually directed Edge of Tomorrow. I don't actually remember who directed that movie. Um, but I liked also the original name for this, like Die, Live, Repeat. I thought that was a much cooler
Mm.
name than Edge of Tomorrow. But yeah, this movie didn't really do too well, I don't think, in the box office, even though I did really like it and quite enjoy it quite much. But this is an anime film here we got there, like I said.
This is Studio 4C, which people might know from doing like the Berserk trilogy, the Animatrix as well.
Yeah, that popped up on the screen there, all the kind of things they've worked on before there. And what is this story all about here? So you have this young woman, there, Rita there. And I saw the dub version of this. Oh no, I saw the sub version of this because they only had the sub version in theaters. So I saw the sub version of this. During so there's like an alien invasion going on, and the girl here is stuck in a time loop. So she dies, and in the midst of her dying, she stabs one of the alien creatures. The blood gets on there, and then so it creates like her having the ability to come back to life every single time. And then as she's doing that constantly over and over again, trying to figure out ways to live, she kind of figures out that, like, okay, I'm kind of gonna run out eventually. Like, comes down with a lot of these movies where you keep coming back to life. They try to do a thing where it's like, well, okay, we got to have some type of climax in here, some type of endpoint for the character. They can't just keep coming back. Kind of gets maybe a little too boring there. Got to have some type of stakes at the end there. Because I think in something like Happy Death Day, which also has kind of a similar premise, they do the thing where the character, like, their body is getting hurt more and more because they keep coming back to life. So it's like, okay, we need to figure this out soon. So that's kind of a similar thing that you have here. And then in her midst of coming back to life, she meets another person who also is in the same situation. This young guy there by the name of Kenji there, who also, so he's also trying to figure out a way to stop the loop and fix it as well. So they're trying to come up with a plan to figure out how to stop this alien invasion, how to fight back. And that's kind of situation you got here. Yeah, good animation. I think very interesting looking animation that you have with this.
It doesn't really look like any other style I feel like I've seen before.
Yeah, some of the movements, like you mentioned, the Matrix film, some of the movements the characters make kind of are like these very over exaggerated movements that I think very much fit with, like, with the Matrix anime movie, Animatrix there. Also, I think because she works as like kind of like a not a Maya, but like she's part of a crew that cuts off like these branches there of this, like, this alien thing that has plopped on the planet. And then a part of her uniform is where she wears like this suit here. Um, I'll show it right here exactly where she's kind of wearing it. But yeah, it's kind of like this thing. Which is damn, that guy sucks for that guy. But yeah, she's wearing this suit here. I guess that didn't help him there. Very kind of alien like, also the suit that she kind of wears.
Yeah.
Very kind of xenomorphous, very like that. Kind of like, very bit back legs, long extremities, kind of things like that. And that's kind of the alien creature that you have here. I'd say with the alien kind of creature, not very super interesting design there, I will say with that. Not say it's a huge deal breaker or anything like that, but visually very interesting. You can see, like, very visually very beautiful there. And then also just the characters are very interesting. Like, mainly you're just going to be following Rita and then this other guy, Kenji. That's pretty much all you're really going to be following through most of it. And I think they really
Kenji not being the name of Tom Cruise's character in Edge of
Yes.
Tomorrow.
It'd be funny if he was, though. It'd be like a Scarlett Johansson type situation, but yeah, so that's pretty much all you're kind of getting there with that. And I think they work really well together. This burgeoning friendship that could possibly turn into more. I thought that was really great in it. The discussion about life, the meaning of life. I thought that was really great in the movie as well. It's not a very long movie. It's an animated film, so it's not going to be very very long. I think it was only an hour, and I want to make sure. I think it's an hour and 30 or hour and 20, somewhere around there. But so it won't take up much of your time there. Yeah, hour and 25 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
nothing.
yeah, so I was in and out there pretty quickly, and I was fixated on it all the way through. I thought it did a really great job. Now I haven't read the novel,
I
of
haven't
it,
either.
and so I haven't, read the novel of it. But
I know there's also like a manga adaptation of the novel that is, I think, also different from both this movie and the other movie.
okay, I wonder. It'd be interesting if you did see this in ways that's different.
Yeah.
There it'd be ways that's different, but yeah, yeah, this was a treat to watch. I'm glad I was able to see it in theaters and catch it. I'm gonna try to see more anime movies in there. I know there's that other anime movie out right now called Scarlet. It's out right
Oh
now.
yes, yes, I have seen
Uh,
previews for that.
so I'm gonna try to do that. But yeah, I was very pleasantly a fan of this movie here. I don't know if it'll end up on my best of 2026 there. But maybe I'll keep it on the maybe honorable mentions list when if I don't have anything more when the year is wrapped up. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I'd give it a high tune in for all you need is kill there. Any questions about the movie at all?
I what so is character trait wise. I mean, obviously the names are different. Do they feel at all similar to the versions to the characters that are in Edge of Tomorrow, or is it sort of do they feel like kind of completely distinct stories that just have similar sort of broad premises, or are there sort of crossover points that you noticed more, or was it did it really feel like a completely different thing?
It felt like a completely different thing. I mean, if I didn't know they were connected through the novel, I thought they were just completely different stories,
Okay.
honestly. Because in Edge of Tomorrow, I think mostly it's just about like because Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise, they're military people, right? And they're like, it's like
Yeah, it's like the big mech suits they're getting in, and
yeah, like stuff like that. Like these are just regular kind of workers there.
okay,
They're not like military people or anything like that.
gotcha.
Yeah, they're nothing like that. So yeah, so that's kind of the difference there. And it was kind of treating it more like Edge of Tomorrow, like the alien invasion there was kind of treated more like Independence Day, kind of like it's like
Sure.
a like humans and
If because it felt like a
yeah,
war film.
yeah, it felt like more like a war type thing, not a like that. Like this doesn't really feel like a war film there. Like there's these things it seems like that have appeared on the planet, but they haven't like because this is all about them bursting out and them like finally coming out of these kind of plant-like things here. What we see kind of at Edge of Tomorrow is that like it's like an onslaught, full out war between aliens and
Yeah, it's like
humans.
everyday nonstop sort of thing.
Yeah. You kind of get it. Like the only similar I could maybe see is that Tom Cruise is maybe somewhat kind of like the Kenji character in the sense that the dynamic between him and Emily Blunt is a little similar in the way that because the girl Rita because she's been through it so many times and trying to do that she kind of develops skills and she's trying to like work out she's trying to like train to actually kill these things and you see that Kenji's kind of in awe of her and like really admires her and looks up to her and like he had been watching her like do all this while he's trying to figure out his own way and I think it's similar to the dynamic of that because in Edge of Tomorrow, Emily Blunt's character was like the full metal bitch. She was like the
Yeah,
cool, badass, person that was
she's on
kind of
like the war poster even on the wall just in that trailer.
yeah, like that. And then Tom Cruise, in movie to my memory, he was kind of just like he was like a pencil pusher
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. At the beginning, he basically had no combat skill whatsoever.
Yeah, he was just like some like major or lieutenant colonel or something like just paper pusher guy. He's like, well, I'm not getting my ass in the front line. He's like y'all do this shit. And then yeah, he gets thrusted on there and he kind of is able to do that. But it's not like he was like watching. I mean, he kind of learns under Emily Blunt, kind of
Yeah.
like, and he kind of grows like this admiration and respect for it. It's kind of similar in that sense, dynamic between Rita and Kenji. I think between that. That's the only the similarities I see much there. But yeah, not. I mean, I think yeah, if you would have watched this and you were to watch Edge of Tomorrow, I want you to think like it's like, oh, this is like one in one, like the same kind of type of adaptation. I think they have their own
I mean,
unique
I think that's
vision.
really cool that there are these wildly different interpretations of the same material. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. So I don't know if I don't know the anime is what's the anime called, you know?
The
Yeah, the
the game,
anime
all you. All You Need Is Kill. I
Yeah,
mean,
is it called All You Need Is Kill as well? Is it the
oh,
same?
you mean the manga version?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said it turned into a show too. I thought you said no.
Oh, no. I said manga. So like they did like
Oh,
like a comic adaptation of the book before they did
oh,
this movie.
gotcha. My mistake. I thought you said they did an anime of it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty cool there. So yeah, good strong tune in for All You Need Is Kill there. I don't think it's not playing in theaters anymore. But I
Damn, I
think
missed it.
they can catch it on streaming. Probably one of these kind of things there. I don't know where. Probably Crunchyroll will probably be on there.
Wouldn't be
Uh,
surprised.
yeah.
If not them,
Israel
Netflix will
probably.
get it.
Yeah, Netflix or something like that. Tel Aviv will show it. I don't know. But very cool there. So yeah, that was my thoughts there on it.